Hello, I'm Ana Cecilia Diaz. I'm here with Alex Alonso, Joana Bautista, and Joana Hernandez. We're going to talk about Freedom Writers Project and Diaries. What I want to say about it is that when Mrs. Grewell arrived, she wasn't really ready for this job. I think she was very naive and she didn't know the real situation of the school. The kids she was supposed to teach were very rude, and some of them were criminals. And as Mrs. Margaret Campbell once said in a movie, they didn't even want to have an education. They didn't want to be in school. So, what I think is that the teachers and the other students of Long Beach didn't have to bear all this trouble because they deserve to have a nice school and a good education. They deserve to have without fights, without guns, and without drugs.
Okay, I am in favor of the teacher because Erin Ruel told how the students were miserable and they made their own mission to make her miserable just as they were. Consequently to this, the teacher had the challenge and the responsibility to change their way of thinking because she said, and I am agree with this, that they should have more rights and not be alone in a class where they were discriminated against. That is the reason why she showed them empathy and through the literature in which they had to write their own diary. Little by little, the lives of her students changed and the way of thinking about the world.
Well, I agree with your position because we can see in the movie that Mr. Google really looks for all possible ways to help them. But I think at some point she really took the work quite personally and she discredits the work of others. And also, she didn't mind getting others in trouble. Another point I want to talk about is that the teacher Brian Gilford and Mr. Margaret, because I think in the movie we can see that they done their best for quite some time, but the students really act disrespectful, and also I think that they could not get them to behave, so they gave up at the end.
Well, the students took that position because they saw acquaintances who use drugs every day. They witnessed the death of family and friends. There were very few places where they felt safe and felt people to be with. They were discriminated against because of their clothing, their skin color, and their appearances. What Gruwell managed to do with his students was surprising, as she discarded the study plan and dedicated his class to learning about peace and tolerance. Gruwell class became a family. They made a life-altering toast to change, where everyone agreed they realized the opportunity to start life over. This was our discussion position on freedom's writers. Thank you very much.